Hey friends, my name is Dani Cadena and this is my first YouTube video here on my channel. One of the reasons I'm starting this channel is because I've supported, hundreds of startups throughout my 10 plus year career in entrepreneurship, and I never really have documented my own journey in working on the projects that and the endeavors that I'm super passionate about. And part of my courage to want to get in front of the camera is because I feel like there are so many people out there that have incredible ideas, but the fear of failure, the fear of starting, or the overwhelmingness that you might feel when starting something kind of holds us back. And I hope that in sharing my journey and sharing the ups, the downs, the messiness, maybe if I can inspire at least one of you, I'll be super happy. So right now, I am about 5 weeks postpartum with my first baby. And so doing this is something I'm trying to do in between any of the few minutes I get throughout the day. If my baby's sleeping or if my partner is helping me, my incredible husband is helping me carry him while I record some of this content. I wanted to get on the camera a lot sooner, but it's not until now that I'm able to do so in a more comfortable, relaxed setting than my YouTube shorts. And so, where I'm at right now, I'm doubling down on a venture that I've been working with my husband called Conscious Kids. And this is a bilingual media company that is working on creating books, stories, podcasts, and learning experiences that help children develop social emotional intelligence or self awareness. This company has been around for about 4 years now. It's been something that we've been doing in the time that we have outside of our full-time careers, and it's just something that we've been super passionate about, and slowly and surely doing the reps and building something. So we have now a book that has been published called Little Stories Big Feelings. We have our flagship product, which is our deck of cards. I don't have it near me, but so this is the book that we just published, Little Stories, Big Feelings. Can't see the cards near me right now, but I'll show them in an upcoming video. We have a podcast that is now available on Spotify. We have been producing about 20 songs. They haven't gone live yet. And, just building our portfolio of products. And as we continue to get feedback from parents and teachers, therapists, we're continuing to build our product portfolio. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I'll put the link in the description to the channel as well as our website. And I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments if there's something that resonates with you, if you find the product super useful, or if you want to purchase some of our products or check out it in our Spotify. So that's one of the companies that, especially now that I'm on mat leave, I'm spending also a lot of time in. Again, in the between the wake windows of my baby. Now, the second venture that I'm working on, and this one I'd say it's like super baby. I'm calling it Project Moonseed for now. And this is a women's health company. This has been something that has been stirring inside of me for a while. I've always been very passionate about women's health and unique needs. From the thesis I wrote, from my master's, to research I've done throughout my career, through the startups that I've advised, that they tend to be very women focused. And after going through my 9-month, almost 10-month pregnancy, I became so much more aware of how much we're dismissed as women, and the fact that I've been struggling with my health regarding insulin resistance for 10 plus years. For over 10 years, my fasting glucose has come out very high. And because there was diabetes in my family, I very frequently got dismissed by doctors, just saying like, hey, it runs in your family. We just got to keep an eye out on it. But as I hit my late 20s, and I guess my body became less resilient to stress, more sensitive to burnout, weight gain, and different symptoms that I was feeling just started to become so prevalent that I started to try to get more and more answers. And the more I got dismissed by doctors, it's like things have awakened in me that I'm like, how the heck is it 2026? And we as women are just struggling so much to find out what the heck is happening with our bodies. And the more I share my story with friends, with my network, with my peers, the more I realize that this is not a unique thing, that so many women suffer from very similar experiences like mine. From my friends in Europe to South America, obviously in the US, some of my Asian counterparts, like this is something that is consistent across all the cultures and areas that my friends live in. And so, like I said, like after my pregnancy, like, and as I've had time to, while I'm breastfeeding, while I'm thinking, and late nights as my baby's awake, I'm just like, how the heck is this 2026 and we're dealing with these things? So I'm starting to work on Project Moonseed. Currently, I'm just doing a lot of research in the market. I'm trying to validate if my problem or the problem that we're working on is the right problem to be solving. So right now, where my focus is learning the market, understanding what companies are in the market, what innovations and technologies, from biomedical markers to like hormone, like kind of like continuous glucose monitors. Now we're seeing hormone monitors coming to the market. Just this wide array of products that are being designed for women's health. So I'm really trying to understand what's out there, not only in the US, but in Latin America, in Europe, in Asia. I haven't seen a lot of things in different countries in Africa, so I should be doing my research there. And then the other part of this is I'm starting to build my interview guide. Sorry, I was getting a call. I'm starting to build my interview guide, and so that I can interview women. My goal is to interview about 30 women in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm trying to be kind with myself with these timelines because sometimes the baby has growth spurts, and that means that I don't really get a lot of things done because obviously my priority right now in this newborn era is my baby. But my goal is to have those 30 interviews and interviews women, ideally in ages 35 and up, because a lot of my hypotheses are in like perimenopause and menopause women. And hopefully through those interviews, I should be able to validate or invalidate some of my key assumptions and see where that takes me. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I'll keep you all posted on what I learn. And yeah. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you're interested in following along my journey. Leave me the questions that you have, or if you see products in the market that I should be watching out for or that I can learn from. I love to hear from you. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye-bye.